Today we are going to discuss about non-flowering plants. Okay. So when you think about a plant, what are the parts pop up in your mind generally? So did you
Plants.
get what I'm asking? Just when I say plant, what are the parts you do remember?
Uh,
What are the parts you observe in a plant?
it's a multicellular organism.
Just I'm asking, what are different parts of a plant?
I can say for a flower, sir.
Okay, flower is one of the parts of the plant. Like that, don't you find any other parts in a plant or in a tree?
Roots,
Yeah, that's fine, right? Mm. Then,
leaves,
mm-hmm. Fruits, leaves, any other thing?
leaves,
That's leaves
stomata,
and
stomata,
okay, so it's a part of the leaf, stomata. Then what is
photosynthesis,
the photosynthesis? Is it a part of the plant? Or just it is a process,
and
one of the processes.
process,
What is the main trunk you see in the tree?
stem,
Why don't you able to say these parts? Okay, stem. Next, it will divide into many smaller. What do you call them? Branches, right?
yeah, branches,
So
roots, branches,
generally,
stem, flowers.
uh, yes, yes. These are the few parts of a plant. Basically, root, stem, branches, leaves, flowers. Okay. Then, if you get a question, what is a plant? Generally, you know that all the living organisms have been classified or divided into five kingdoms, right? We have practiced this
Monera,
topic. Do you
Protista, fungi,
mm-hmm.
Monera, Protista, fungi, Animalia, plantae,
Okay, Plante and Animalia. Good, good. You are
yeah.
able to remember kingdoms, but not able to say the parts of the plant. Okay, you have gone a very
Yes,
difficult
sir.
level, but could not.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so you said all five kingdoms. So this is a five kingdom classification which was proposed by an American scientist, Whitaker. Right, Whitaker proposed. In that, the fourth kingdom is Plantae, and the members of the kingdom Plantae are called plants. Right? So, plant. What is a plant? Here in biology, whenever you come across a term, you must able to say what is it. You must able to define. So plant, everybody know about plant, but what is a plant? You must able to say technically. So the members of the kingdom Plantae are called plants. Then what kind of organisms are kept in the kingdom Plantae? Generally what you said as the multicellular, yes, multicellular with cell wall and show autotrophic nutrition. So they are made of many cells, and every cell is covered with cell wall, and they can perform photosynthesis. So if these features suitable, then we will put them in the kingdom Plantae, and they are called plants. Okay. Then this is general perspective. You say root, stem, and leaves. There are many plants. For example, I'll tell you one term. Have you heard Spirogyra?
I've seen it
Have
but
you
never
heard this
heard it.
term? Okay. Oh, you have seen it, Spirogyra. So then I hope you might have known Funaria. Funaria, yes. And then Markantia, then fern plant. So these are few plants and where you do not find the flowers. Here in Spirogyra, even you do not find root, stem and leaves also. Just it looks like a small thread-like structure. It looks like this. But it is a plant. So plant means necessarily you need not able to see root, stem and leaves. Basically they are present but in higher plants, in lower plants. That means in primitive plants, you do not find, for example, this Spirogyra, it is an example for algae. Fineria and Marchantia, these two are example for Bryophyta. You know, fern is an example for Pteridophyta. So these are the different groups in the plant kingdom. So this is plant kingdom. In plant kingdom, so algae, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta. Two more groups are there. Those are gymnosperms and angiosperms. Okay, fine. So these are the five groups in the kingdom Plantae. So plant kingdom, technically it is also known as Plantae. So in this five, can you read these five groups once?
Algae, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms, and Angiosperms.
Okay, fine, good. So just you read once again.
Algae, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms, Angiosperms.
So what are these? What are these? You read something
Plant
algae, Bryophyta,
kingdoms.
pteridophyta. What did you say?
Plant kingdoms.
Not plant kingdom. Plant kingdom only one. So these are the divisions in the plant kingdom.
Ah,
So these
yes.
are five divisions or five groups in the plant kingdom. So in this, so first four algae, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms. These four groups, they do not have flowers. They do not produce flowers in their lifetime. So what do you call them? Non-flowering plants. So the first four categories, what do you say? Non-flowering plants. Just note down, Srishti. Plant kingdom is divided into five. Plant kingdom is divided into five groups. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just note down.
Yes, sir.
Algae, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta. Here, P silent. So we read as Pteridophyta. Have you done?
Yes, sir. Am I also supposed to write Gyra and Funaria?
Okay, example, okay, you can write later. Yeah, if you write it is better, you can understand examples also. If you write example, algae easy. Example, Spirogyra. Bryophyta, example, Fineria, Marchantia. Pteridophyta, example for gymnosperm also, you can write example, Cycas. Ficus. Pine, cycas. Angiosperms we'll discuss in the next class. These are the flowering plants most in this kind of plants. In this group, many of the plants are very familiar to you. These are okay, you might have seen, but you might have not encountered with their particular names.
Done, sir.
Done. So then what do you mean by non-flowering plants? The meaning
The
is there
plants
itself,
with flower.
which do
The
not
plants with
produce flowers
flowers.
in their lifetime. No doubt. Non-flowering plants. Plants. Plants.
Sir, I wrote plants
Which do not
which do not flower for a
produce flowers
lifetime.
are called non-flowering plants. Example again you have to write algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta, gymnosperms. They do not produce flowers.
So angiosperms has flowers.
They are called flowering plants. They are called flowering plants. They produce flowers, so they are also called flowering plants.
Oh, okay, sir.
That we'll discuss. Just in note you can write NOTA note. Angiosperms are also called flowering plants. That means they produce flowers. Done?
Yes, sir.
Very interestingly, see, here the first three, that means algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta, they do not produce seeds also. They don't produce seeds. Then how do they reproduce? They produce some specialized structures
Yes.
called spores. With that, they can reproduce. And the remaining two groups, gymnosperms and angiosperms, they can produce seeds. It is very, very important. So the first three groups, algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta, they do not produce seeds. So they are also called cryptogams. No doubt, cryptogams. The plants which do not produce seeds.
So can you repeat how they reproduce then?
They reproduce by means of spores. Spores.
Okay, sir.
So the plants which do not produce seeds are called cryptogams. Cryptogams. So that means what are examples for the cryptogams? You can write algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta, or else Spirogyra, Funaria, Marchantia. Some other examples also you can write. But these are the groups which are included in cryptogams. Cryptogams means immediately you need to remember that they do not produce seeds.
Done, sir.
Then the remaining two groups, that means gymnosperms and angiosperms, there you can find seeds. Seeds are produced. So they are called seed producing plants, and technically they are called phanerogams. No, phanerogams. Phanerogams. The plants
So
which
can you repeat
produce
the spelling?
seeds, PHE NE, NE, RO, GAMS,
Done, sir.
PHENERO. Okay, then. So the plants which produce seeds, the plants which produce seeds are called phanerogams, and they are also called spermatophyta or spermatophytes. The plants which produce seeds are called phanerogams or spermatophyta.
Sir, can you repeat what is spermatophyta?
Phanerogams, other name. Phanerogams are also called spermatophyta
Okay.
or
Okay.
spermatophytes. Sperm means seed. Phyte means plant. So the plant which produces seed is called phanerogam or spermatophytes. So under spermatophytes, what do you get? Gymnosperms and angiosperms. Example: gymnosperms and angiosperms. Both these two, gymnosperms and angiosperms, come under phanerogams or spermatophytes.
Sir, I also wrote lysis, sir. The example of
What did you say?
CYC.
Example of cycas. Cycas.
Cycles.
Angiosperms, anything you can write like paddy, groundnut, coconut, anything, whatever the plants mostly you see in your surroundings. Either they may be dicots and monocots. Later we see about details of angiosperms. Now, few of the technical terms you come to know. There are certain plants which do not produce the flowers in their lifetime, which we call non-flowering plants, right? Non-flowering plants. And the plants which do not produce seeds are called cryptogams. The plants which produce seeds are called phanerogams or spermatophytes. And here you need to remember that gymnosperms do not produce flowers, but they produce seeds. That is exclusive. You have to remember carefully. Gymnosperms, they do not produce flowers, but they produce seeds. Okay?
Sir, so algae, bryophyta, and pteridophyta, they three produce no seeds and no flowers.
Flowers, no, not
Gymnosperms,
there.
they produce no
Hmm.
flowers but seeds. Angiosperms, they
Hmm.
produce flowers and seeds.
Yes, good, good, good. So you have to practice all these terms well, and we'll meet in the next class. Okay, ma?
Yes, sir. Thank
Bye.
you, sir. Bye, sir.